Okay, hey people. Um, Today is Sunday, March the 25th, and I am deciding to make another vlog. Um, Even though it's only been a week since I made my last vlog, I just wanted to make another one, even though I don't really have much to talk about. But this is vlog number 2, um, about the Disney College program. So, I guess what I'll talk about in this vlog is questions that I have, questions that a lot of people have, just basic, just stuff, anything really. Um, the first thing that I have been like wondering about and really just like, just kind of haven't heard a lot of people talk about is how they dealt with like their school situation. Okay, so here's my situation. I currently go to school in my hometown at a 2-year community college. This is my last semester, and once I graduate in like like a month maybe, I don't know, um, I'll be, I'm, I'll graduate. Well, I was planning on transferring to a university, um, like a 4-year university. It's a big school, um, in my state, uh, and I got accepted. I applied to the university and I got accepted, but I haven't like enrolled in classes or anything. I just got accepted. I just applied and got accepted. And I also just found out the other day that I received a scholarship, like $1,000 scholarship. It's like 500 for each semester, um, which I got accepted to the Disney program, and which is in the fall, so I don't really know how that's going to work because it says on the scholarship that you have to be full time and you have to attend both semesters to receive the credit. And I was wondering if like maybe anybody else that had this happen and like maybe they only awarded it for the spring semester, or if you lost the scholarship like totally, or how they like work that out. I haven't like checked into it yet because can't get a hold of the freaking lady, because that's one thing that I want to talk about is every faculty member at the school that I'm transferring to, like, no one's available, no one answers the phone, no one can answer my questions, and it freaking makes me mad, okay? So this is what happened. I decided that I was going to apply for the college program. Okay, I applied, and as soon as I did, I was talking to my mom about it, and she was like, "Well, you need to find out what the deal is with school and stuff before, like, you really get like into this." And I thought, well, I need to make sure that everything's okay with school, and I can do this before I make myself go through the agony of like the phone interview and everything, and make myself like really stress over this phone interview and then end up not even being able to go. So, call the university that I'm transferring to. Okay, transferring to in the fall. And I've never been there. Never been there. It's like 2 hours away from where I live. I can't just like walk up in there and go sit down and talk to somebody. So I call up there. Okay. Talk to the admissions lady because I don't even have a phone. I don't even know like who I would talk to. I didn't even know like where to begin. You know, I don't have an advisor. Like I just got accepted. So talked to the admissions lady, and I was like, I just need to talk to somebody about an internship that I'm could be doing. And she was like, who's your advisor? Like, what department are you talking about? And I was like, what do you mean, what department? She was like, if you don't know what department, then how am I supposed to know what department that I need to connect you to? And I was like, whatever, okay, well, let me find out what department I need to talk to, and I'll call you back. So that was the first time. Then I try to contact my financial aid person, the financial aid person that's over this scholarship that I have. All my scholarships that I have been like grants, and I don't have to be considered full time except for this one scholarship that I like really depend on. It's a lot of money, and it's awarded by like the government, so I have to be considered full time, blah blah blah. So I called the lady. Well, she's out. she's out because her son is sick. She was out for like a week. Supposed to be out for a week, and then she ended up being out for like 2 weeks. So then they try to connect me with like somebody else. I was like, well, is there somebody else that could just answer some questions about what I need to do? And I get transferred and transferred and transferred over to like person after person after person, and everybody's like, I say, yeah, I need to know. I have some questions about the Disney College program. It's an internship, and like they cut me off. Everyone just cut me off, and they were like, I don't know anything about the college program. You know, I don't know. I don't know about that. And I was like, just let me finish, you know? Like, how do you don't even know what I'm wanting to know. You don't even know what I'm asking. So, that goes on for like 2 weeks. Like, I call every day for 2 weeks, and I can't get anyone. I can't get in touch with anyone to like help me. So, um, finally, I call back one day, and I was so mad because I had no answers. Like, all I wanted to know is, what do I need to do to maintain my student status, and what do I need to do to maintain my scholarships, and what do like, I just needed some information because I didn't just want to do this. So that goes on for like 2 weeks, and finally, I call up there, and I was just like, look, if you guys don't help me, if you guys don't start giving me answers, I'm not coming to your school anymore. Like, I'm not, this is ridiculous. Nobody wants to help. Nobody listens to me. Nobody acts like they're interested in my problems. And if this keeps on and I haven't even been to the school yet, then there's no way I can come to the school when nobody will help me. If it's going to be like this every time I have a problem. And so finally the lady was like, okay, well, hold on. Let me just get you with somebody. So they connect me with this person. And they said, I told her what I was doing. And she said, I mean, this blew my mind. She said, well, since you're not currently enrolled and you won't be enrolled in any classes, technically I'm not their student. I'm not even their student. I'm still considered my community college's student. And that I needed to contact my community college that I'm enrolled in now and talk to them about it. And I was like, thank you. Thank you. That's all I needed to know. So I called my community college, and the first time I called up there, I got a hold of like this guy, and he told me everything I needed to know. And I was like, wow, it took one call. Like, why couldn't the other school, work with me like that easily? So anyway, he told me that all I needed to do as far as my scholarship goes is apply for a leave of absence. Just apply for a leave of absence. And I said, well, you know, I don't want to apply for the leave of absence right now because I don't know whether or not I got accepted. And I said, once I do get accepted, I think you have 10 days from the day you get accepted to accept or deny the offer with Disney. So I told him, I said, look, if I get accepted, I've only got like 10 days or so to say yes or no whether I really want to do it and submit my fees and everything. He said, well, as soon as you find out, you need to print off your application, fill it out, and just mark that it's like one little page. You write your name on it, and you write your like school ID number on it, and then you check that you are applying for a leave of absence. He said you need to type up a letter to the like scholarship committee and explain to them why you're applying for the leave of absence and that you're doing something that will really benefit you, and you're not just going to like pick tulips and take a break because your cat died or something. So I did that. I found out that I got accepted. The day I got accepted, I did that, and I also printed off a copy of my acceptance letter, and I faxed it over to the committee. And that day, okay, this is so crazy. I was at work that night. That night, one of the ladies from the committee actually came into my work to personally tell me that they had approved my application, and they were like so impressed that I was doing this program. So I was like, oh, thank God, you know, like, wow. So you came in to like personally tell me this and that, and then they sent me like an official like email saying that they had approved it and everything. So that was all good, but then I got that scholarship awarded to me for the university I'm going to. So I don't really know what to do about that. But as far as I know, everything is like in order and ready to go. So that's been my freaking hard process of what all I've got to do for the program. Hope nothing else comes up, because if it does, I'm going to be really mad. I thought I had everything all planned out. What I guarantee everyone that I'll be like a week, 2 weeks before I leave to go to Disney, and someone will call me and be like, "You can't go because you gotta have so this and this and this and this and this and that," and that'll suck. I heard someone happened to somebody, they can't go because they've already accepted their offer, and then they just found out that they can't go because they have to have so many hours for them to be required to do something like that, a co-op internship. That sucks. My schools just like aren't like that. I guess I don't know. Like they're all just like do whatever you want. You know, it's your school. Like you know, you're paying for school. It's your money. If you don't want to go to school for a semester, that's your problem. You know. So, and I also found out the university I'm going to, they won't accept any of the classes, none of the classes offered by Disney. Which is kind of, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. My school, which is like a big school in my state, like I already said, it's a big university. You'd think that we'd have some sort of Disney rep or some sort of like advisor, but no one knows about it at all, like nobody. And I have like nobody to talk to. So if you are out there and you're in the dark and you're feeling like I did, don't worry. It'll all be okay. But I do advise, if you're going to do the Disney College program, you need to make sure everything is good to go with your school before you actually like accept and everything, because you never know. I've heard so many people have like different qualifications they have to meet and everything with their school. Luckily, as far as I know, I didn't have to do anything but apply for that leave of absence, which was not like hard at all. They granted it to me within like hours. So, yeah, that's basically um what I've done with so far, all the troubles I've gone through. But yeah, this video is really long. I think I'm gonna cut it out now. Go to do something else. I don't know. Um, study. I need to study. Yeah. So hope everybody out there is having a good day, and I will probably make a vlog like maybe next week or so. See you guys later.